Let's look at introduction to graph. This is one simple example of graph, and even the complex graph have just two things in it. One are these, which are called as nodes or vertices or points. Another are these lines, which are called as edges, connections or arcs. Graphs are everywhere, but every type of graph can be categorized into one of the four buckets. Let's see with an example. First example is LinkedIn connection request. If user 1 sends a connection request to user 2, that means they're connected, they can DM each other and other stuff. If we add few more connections and nodes, this is what the graph is looking like. Here user 6 doesn't has any connections. This is one prime example of what undirected unweighted graph is. Next example, Instagram followers and following. If user 1 follows user 2, that does not mean user 2 is also following user 1. Adding few more connections and nodes, here user 3 and 5 are following each other, but user 6 has no follower nor any followings. This is one prime example of what directed and unweighted graph is. Third example, Google Maps location and distance. Suppose if you want to go from place X to place Y, the distance can be 7 kilometers. Yes, and if you want to go from place Y to place X, distance is still same. Adding few more nodes and connections, this builds an entire graph, and of course, we are not able to reach to moon yet, so that is one outlier here. This is one prime example of what undirected weighted graph is. Last example is flight routes and cost. If you want to go from place X to place Y through a flight, the cost can be $30. But if you want to go from place Y to place X, cost might be different, it can be $50. Adding few more nodes and connections, this builds an entire graph. You're not able to reach to sun yet through flight, and this is one prime example of, you guessed it right, directed weighted graph. So this is what we have seen, and thanks for watching.